started this incident with Erin needing someone to house sit for her. She's got a dog, and George was going out of town for business. So he asked me if I would do it, and I gladly accepted.
All right, so you agreed to house sit, and what happens?
I house sat that weekend.
Did she show you the house?
Yes.
And did you see any cameras?
So she had pointed out that there were cameras.
Were there cameras inside too?
Yes, in the main living room.
Okay.
So this is where it all kind of started. Everything was going fine. I was house sitting. There was no issues. I had been cleaning up that Sunday in preparation for her to come home and have a nice home. And I got a phone call.
Oh, that's nice of you. Okay. Go on.
I got a phone call from George that Sunday, and he had a lot on his mind that he wanted to discuss with me. It was a very private conversation, and so I kind of just needed to get away from her dog. He was yapping, and I went into the back bedroom, and we kind of got into the details of around a year ago. I had an affair with a coworker, and I guess while he was out of town, it was weighing heavy on his mind, and he wanted to discuss it again, so we're just kind of hashing out those things, working through it again. And unbeknownst to me, I guess I had been recorded the whole time or listened to. And this all kind of came to light, not from our mouths, but from other people within the family.
What did she do?
So we had found out that Erin had sent that audio directly to my sister, Anna, who I do not get along with. And
why? Did you ever talk to your aunt to find out why?
We did. We had a 3-way phone call, my wife and I and my Aunt Erin, to discuss her actions.
What'd she say?
She kept dancing around and not giving out direct.
What did you do?
Judge, Your Honor.
Did you send a tape of her private conversation to her sister who she doesn't get along with?
Yes, Your Honor. It was a snippet. It was actually a 30-minute conversation, and I only sent a minute snippet.
Why?
That doesn't...
Why, though? Why?
In the past, my niece, I have tried to reach out and talk to her. I could clearly see that they're newlyweds, they're young. She has been in distress. I've asked her time and time again, is everything okay? She knows I'm a big part of George's life. She never wanted to speak to me.
Okay, so she doesn't want to speak to you. Would people have to speak to you and tell you their private business?
No, Your Honor. I thought maybe she would want to speak to her sister, though.
But she doesn't talk to her. How did you even get her sister's number? Did you ever meet her sister?
Her sister is at every gathering. She's always with her sister. You see pictures of her on Facebook with her sister.
Are you always with your sister?
If we have a family event, if someone hosts something, a barbecue, a dinner, a wine night, then we kind of always bring our families together in general. But in terms of, do I one-on-one talk to my sister and update her?
So what did you do? What did you do?
Your Honor, I didn't know her and her sister were not speaking.
I don't care if they're like, the closest people in the world. What did you do?
I meant no malicious intent. I'm just very close to my niece.
What stop lying. Stop lying, Aunt Erin.
Stop talking to each other. The time for that has passed. What did you do?
So I contacted her sister after I overheard her conversation. There was a movement on my cameras outside. So automatically I went to the audio, and I happened to see her very, very upset. So she went into the other room. There was no camera there. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know if she'd seen something outside and decided to go into the room to hide. So I did listen to the audio, and I happened to catch her talking about her having an affair.
I don't understand. So you're listening to it in real time?
You might immediately jump to, well, she cheated or the aunt was trying to protect him. But that is not actually the biggest issue going on here. The affair happened a year ago. The aunt sending the clip happened now. Those are two separate choices. So what stands out is the aunt was not just recording for safety. That does not show concern. That shows involvement. If she truly cared about her nephew, the first person she would talk to would be him. Sending it to the sister does not solve the marriage problem. She didn't send it where it would help. She sent it where it would spread. So when the aunt was saying he means everything to me, sometimes what people really mean is, I believe that I have the right to step into other people's relationships. The deeper pattern might be that this family doesn't have real boundaries. The aunt chose the 1-minute clip. That means she decided what part of the conversation that she wanted other people to see. And when someone edits your worst moment and sends it to people who already dislike you, they are not trying to understand you. They are trying to shape how other people see you. Let's get back.
Why didn't you not listen to it when you realized it was private and it's a half an hour long?
Well, Your Honor, I didn't. I was just so shocked by what I heard, and I was very concerned.
Do you have the snippet that she sent your sister?
I do, Your Honor.
Can we play it, please?
Yes.
Yes, I know, honey, and it's been over for quite some time. No, the affair should not have ever happened. You know what I mean. But will you just let me talk?
Okay. You two obviously are still together.
Yes.
And you're working through your issues.
Yes.
Without the help of other people.
Privately correct.
That was the...
Or
Well,
so
not
we
that
thought.
private, because now you're on national television.
Or so we
Yes.
thought. Well,
But you feel that this was a tremendous invasion of privacy. And she sent it to your sister, how? Do you have a text?
I do, Your Honor.
Let me see it. What'd your sister do, by the way?
my sister, in her true fashion, sent it in an entire group text with other people in the family, both sides included. And the way I found out was because George's cousin, Sarah, was pregnant, was throwing a shower. And a few months after this occurred, that was in July, a few months later, and around October, I texted her asking, like, hey, did I do something? Why wasn't I invited to the shower? And to which she basically replied with the audio, which I have the text message
So all
here.
the family members had it and nobody told you that they had it? Like you didn't even learn about it? Everybody kept their mouth shut?
Until this text.
Your
correct.
Honor, I only
What?
sent
Stop
it to-
talking.
Until this text.
Right, I know.
Correct.
That's I'm shocked because it's so many people. You would think one of them would say, "Hey, you know, let me see the."
For a while, I was getting the cold shoulder in general. I didn't think much of it until I finally sent the text with the shower coming up. Or
Please,
had just
hey
passed,
Sarah,
or-
I noticed I wasn't invited to the baby shower. Is there anything I've done to you? Please let me know. I hope I haven't caused any hurt. I'm not the one you've hurt. Your sister told us the truth about you, and then what is wrong with you? Seriously, what are you doing sending someone's private business to another I mean, how gossipy can you be that you think it's everybody's business to... Why would you do that?
Your Honor.
You don't need to know that she doesn't get along with her sister. It's already a violation of privacy that you taped it, but then you tape it, you listen to the half hour, you pick your juicy piece, and then you send the juicy piece to her family. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking I could help her.
Really? Really? Because
Yeah.
nobody needs your help. You've done nothing but cause tremendous dissension in the family. You've done nothing but put heartache on a couple trying to work through their problems.
That's right.
You've been nothing but a nuisance. Can I ask you something, Mr. Akers? Has your family reached out to you at all and talked to you about this? Any of the other members? Are you just going to not see your family, or are you going to see them and you're just... Right.
We're all going to be one big happy family. I spent way too much time and energy to bring my wife into my family and have
But
her
is
accepted.
anybody going to talk about it? Did anybody
Yes,
talk?
100% we will be. We've talked about
But
this.
you haven't talked about it like...
I think we just haven't found the time to have us all sit down where it feels like we're all in one room. And, you know, typically it's like, the holidays, and we're supposed to be celebrating something. And
No, I know. I don't know. I don't have the answer.
Right.
I was just wondering what your
Right,
answer
so
is.
we-
it's hard.
we kind of-
Okay, no one's talking to you. Stop butting in. Go ahead.
It is hard. We plan to hash this out with my aunt, and then we'll get to my family.
Well, we were hashing it out with her here. I mean...
Right, so we
Yeah.
kind of knew that
Oh,
it wouldn't
my
go anywhere
Lord,
with
my
Aaron.
Lord,
so
my Lord.
we've talked about sitting down with his parents, my parents, our siblings, and kind of just saying, this is the situation. We've talked it out. We're going to continue to go through this together privately. And if they can't accept that.
It is a complete and utter invasion of privacy that you recorded her. But that's not the real bad. The real bad is that you recorded her without her knowing that she was being audio recorded. And then you distributed it to someone, which is really the bad thing. If you were truly concerned about her, then you say something to her. Or you keep your mouth shut. And you don't want her to feel bad that you hurt her. But if you were truly concerned about her, you would never have sent it to her sister. You should have just kept your mouth shut and not done anything else and been embarrassed that you audio taped her. Instead, what you did was you listened to a full half hour instead of saying, whoa, this is none of my business, whoop, and turning it, and erasing it. You listened to a full half hour, you clipped your little clip, and then because you're such a yenta, you're such a gossip monger, you sent it to her sister. And then you ruined their little lives, okay? And you made everybody upset. Now what? Now how's Thanksgiving in your household?
Right.
What's this going to be like during the holidays? Congratulations for the immense amount of help you've given this young couple.
She may genuinely believe that she was trying to protect her nephew, but she also seems to need to be important inside of other people's relationships. She did not just want to know what was happening. She wanted the power over what was happening next. She decided what people would think, what people would hear, who the villain was going to be. And even though the sister sent it to the rest of the family, the aunt still lit that match. And families like this, they often have one person who acts like they're just trying to help, but they are really the center of every fire. Because people who love drama, they rarely call it drama. They call it concern. They call it honesty. They call it looking out for other people. They call it telling the truth. However, if your version of help leaves everyone more isolated, more embarrassed, and more divided, then it was never help to begin with. Some people don't know the difference between being involved and being intrusive. Let's find out the verdict.
I am ruling in your favor. I think 20 grand is a little excessive. I know it's a statutory max where you live. However, I'm ruling in your favor in the amount of $5,000, which hopefully will teach her a lesson.
Intent doesn't matter as much as impact. She may say that she was trying to help, but what she actually did was invade, expose, and make everything worse. So that brings us to our big life lesson. Not everyone who says they are protecting you is actually looking out for you. Some people need to feel important. They need to be in the middle. They need to know things, share things, and shape what everyone else thinks. And if you're not careful, you will hand your most vulnerable moments to someone who only knows how to turn them into gossip. So pay attention to who makes you feel safe and who makes you feel exposed. Because the people you trust with your pain should make you feel more understood, not more alone. Do better. If you're truly concerned, go to the person directly. You do not have to share everything you know just because you know it. The final question to you, was the aunt really trying to help? Or did she just want to be in the middle of the drama? Put your answers in the comments below. And as always, thank you for watching. I appreciate you. Make sure you like, follow, and share, and I will see you again soon.